What's up, pretty people? Welcome to my YouTube channel. For those who have already subscribed, but recommend for those who have not, join my people in enjoying simple recipe. Without any much further ado, any more shenanigans, let's jump right in to making a recipe on your Netflix and chill. I got you, people. So our ingredients for the day are really simple. We have liver that went for 150. We have 1 tomato that went for 10 shillings. I have my little popcorns. I have sausages. I have samosas. These were pre-made. We'll do a recipe on this. And then I have my butter for making the pancakes. And then I have my oil, onions and garlic for the win, and also our spices. Kama kawaida, our spices are paprika, salt, white pepper, and we are good to go. So let's join me. Let's go and fry our sausages in some little oil so that we can fry our sausages. As you know, I don't like a lot of oil on my food, so I'm just going to let the oil heat. I'll be taking up my sausages and placing them. I'm going to let them cook a little. So I'm just turning them. Make sure that they're ready. Today we're kind of moving fast. So our sausages are almost done. You can see they're really browning up really well, and I think they're going to be really yummy. I know somebody asked how do I do when I want this part to be. That's what I do. I just hold it that way, then let it cook, let it down, let it on this other side. The same to all my sausages. That's what I do. Make sure that part, I know that's the last bite that we always have when you're having our sausages or our smoky. So at home, since I'm not deep frying, to ensure it's also crispy, this is what I do. So I do this to all the sausages that I'm preparing. It's really fast. Practice makes perfect. So yeah, I believe our sausages are almost done, so I want to take them out. I don't want to burn anything. I don't serve burnt food. So yeah. So I'm just going to turn off the heat, and I'm going to get my sausages out. I'm just placing them here. And here we have, this is what we have as the end product.
Okay.
Our samosas are done, so yeah, we're just going to place them aside, and then now we can start doing our.
Okay.
Our samosas are done, so yeah, we're just going to place them aside, and then now we can start doing our. This one, I'm going to heat it up a little, add some little oil, just a little. Then as it heats up, I'm going to add in my liver. Today we are just cooking for one. So this is the liver that I got from my butcher for 150. So as you can see, my liver has fried a little bit. It stopped the sizzling. So when it stopped, you add a little bit of garlic and stir. Just continue stirring. Remember, we are cooking our meal on medium heat, and it is looking pretty nice. So I'm just going to give it 1 minute so that the garlic effect can be on my liver. Then I'm going to add my purple onion. This is a very fast meal. That I said we do our meals under 30 seconds. So for this whole recipe, I think it's going to take you around 45 minutes. And I think that's good. So I'm just going to come in with my purple onion. So just make sure everything is nice and good and looking nice. So I'm going to cover it and leave it for a few minutes so that and lower the heat a little so that it can be done nicely. So we're checking up on our liver. You can see it's not that bad, it's looking good. The onions are done. So I'm just going to go in with a beef cube. And then we're going to add it in here to make sure that it gives another taste. So here's a beef cube goes in. I know it looks like I know it looks like the liver, but we're working on it. The aroma in here is nice, smelling really nice. So just letting the cubes soak in really nicely. Then I'm just going to add a little bit of salt. Make sure you don't do a lot of salt. Remember the cube also is a lot as salt itself. And I believe we're just going to cover it again for another 1 to 2 minutes and let it cook. So it's been 1 minute. I don't burn my fingers, but as you can see, my liver is really doing well. So I'm just going to add a little bit of paprika and white pepper, just a little. So because I really love my liver spicy, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of more white pepper. I believe the taste is going to be wonderful. If you try this recipe out, kindly reach out, invite me to taste, and I'm looking out for somebody who can come and taste the food for us. So if you believe you're up to the task, you can just come in, you can just talk to me on the comment section, tell me when you're free, then maybe we can do something together, you can come. So as the spices get in, I'm just going to go in with my tomatoes. So just added the tomatoes. I'm using only one. I'm using one. So we are going to cover up again, and I believe we are just opening up, checking on my tomatoes. They are really doing well, but I need for them to be done. No one wants their tomatoes to be sticking out of their food, especially if you have a picky eater and somebody who don't like their tomatoes. That's why sometimes I prefer blending mine or grating them, so it's not doing bad. So I'm just going to let the tomatoes continue cooking a little bit, although when I use my spatula to do this they kind of crush, but I'm just going to continue cooking them for a little bit. So I'm going to add a little bit of water, guys, a little. We're not going in with a lot of water, just a little, so to allow our tomatoes to cook. So I'll just do that much water, just that, so that we can allow our tomatoes to cook really nice, and so that everything can soak in together, so that we can allow the liver to cook completely. But I believe we have done a great job. So it's been a few minutes. I've done 5 minutes. I've let it cook, and I think our liver is ready. So I'm just going to add a little bit of dhania to garnish. Just a little bit, we don't need a lot. Yeah, and we're just going to cover and just cover it up, and then we are ready to go and plate our liver. I hope you guys can have this this simple recipe, this simple meal as a prep meal that you prepped up for your day on Netflix and chill. A lazy day that you just want to watch, to be on Netflix, chill. Yes. And switch off the heat and let it in there for a little bit. So before our liver is done, just going to put in a little bit of oil on our spuria. Then I'm just going to add a little bit of salt. So right here we want to make our popcorn. You can't say it's a movie night without, or a movie day without some little popcorns here and there. They kind of make your mind drift. So I'm just going to throw in, and I'm going to throw them in. So I'm just making a little just for myself.
Okay.
So they're popping really well. So yeah, let them continue popping. So guys, our liver is done. I'm about to plate it and in this bowl. So this is the moment of truth. This is where we all enjoy. This is where we are about to go and taste. So I'd really put on my gas because I really wanted to. I wish you guys can see how my liver looks like. So this is how my beautiful liver looks like. So the liver is done. You can see the tomatoes are well done. You can't see anything, the onions, everything. So I'm just going to plate it in here. Remember we said we don't need our plates to be dirty. So I'm just plating, adding my liver in here. Well, I'm still avoiding from getting myself burned. And remember, we don't waste anything in this household. In this channel, we do not. If it means coming with ugali later or anything, to come and take this juicy. And I know this is the part that is usually sweet. So here we have my liver, and we are going to move to our plate that I had already started preparing earlier. So we're just going to plate it here. Guys, look at that. Look at that. See, my liver is the center of the dish. It is the star. It is the main character of the whole dish. So right here we have our pancakes. You can add your syrup on them if you want to. We have our samosas, we have our sausages, we have the popcorns, and we have the juice. You do not want to get choked. So I don't know who is going to come and taste. This is a lot of food for me, but I'm about to indulge later and enjoy. So guys, we've come to the end of this amazing episode of our meal. You can have it as you're doing your Netflix and chill. You can have it as you're doing your breakfast. It can be brunch. And to top it up, we have our crepes, we have our maini or liver, and then we have our samosas, sausages, popcorns, and our juice. So today I'm only going to taste the juice. It's nice. So the reason why I'm not going to taste today is because I want one of you to come in my channel and taste. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you for subscribing. For those who have not subscribed, kindly click the notification bell. And I'm going to go out and feed my family. Peace. Till next time. Bye.